word? What's the word? What's the word, huh? Talk to me. How you living? I talk back. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. This is another episode of the Fathers from the Hood podcast. Yes, sir. My name is Dan Black. Y'all know who I am. We just coming back, man. Y'all know we've been taking a break. We back to the business, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been handling a lot of legal. Yeah. But right now, we're doing another episode of the Fathers from the Hood podcast. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Y'all make sure y'all tune into the radio. Make sure y'all subscribe. Do all the good stuff that y'all got to do and keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying, because we are continuing to grow. Recently, you know what I'm saying, we just had, a couple months ago, we had the Father's Day event. You know what I'm saying, we haven't had a chance to recap on that, but it's all good. The day before that, we had the R&B retreat. And this is my partner. He was there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And then we was volunteering at some back-to-school events, me and my partner, L, who is L, you know what I'm saying, LMC. So, yeah, we just touching base on y'all, letting y'all know what's going on. We have been busy. We have some legal stuff going on, and we're making sure that we get our stuff together. So we've been taking a pause for the cause on the podcasting. But we're back right now with a very special guest, man. This is my partner, man. Very special guest, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He is a very special guest. Niggas like family, man. So he close, man. This close is close. You know what I'm saying? So let's get
fam
it going,
is
man.
Fam.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Tell him who you is, man. Talk to him.
I'm D. Bill Dumar, and yeah, I'm here representing. Here with my fam, chilling. This is what it is.
Hey, and we talking about the stuff that dads talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so right now, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got a very special guest in here. You know what I'm saying? We got D up in here. This is my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he always support. He came to a couple events that we had. His family, his moms, my pops, they neighbors, they grew up together, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If you know where I come from, if you know somebody's mama and your grandmama, y'all just
family ties.
Yeah.
Family ties, for
yes,
sure.
Sir. So that's who we got up in here, man. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? D, talk to him, man. We're going to really tell him, when we come in, we just tell him, where you grew up at. And if you had your dad in your life, if you didn't, you know what I'm saying, what impact that had on you, man. Talk to us. Go ahead.
Pretty much, shit. I grew up probably all around, to be honest.
All around? What city?
Different cities.
Oh, okay.
Hawthorne, Gardena,
okay.
L.A., Compton.
Hey.
You pretty much name it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it was moms. You know what I mean? Pops was, he did a part, but it wasn't consistent.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He started doing his own shit, moving around his own way.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Okay.
You know, Mom's was a hard worker. She
Okay.
started young. You know what I mean? I got a brother that's 7 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it was always try to take the pressure off of her.
Okay, always help out.
You know what I mean? That's just how we rocked.
Trying to be a man, help out.
You know, but
okay.
I was a little nigga always outside. I was
Okay.
always outside. I'm on the move. I was always in the shit.
Right. So y'all was over there in LA with my people. Where was you? What time of your life was you in LA? I mean, Los Angeles, the scandalous place.
I want to say probably shit. I'm like 16, 17.
Oh, okay. So you spent.
But I used to be everywhere. Lawndale, Hawthorne, like.
Okay.
I used to catch the bus, walk, whatever it took.
You still get back there.
I'm on the mission. I'm on the mission. Like I was everywhere. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? But it was crazy growing up low key, because I had step parents, like my stepmom, she was the church woman, always, Bible study, you name it, the whole nine. So growing up, when I was around her, that's what she had us on.
Oh, okay.
We in the choir, we in
praise.
Yeah, we did all night.
Getting clothes for Sunday.
Man,
waking up early.
Used to think we was sleeping late and we was still on time.
And y'all listen to KJLH every Sunday.
Man. No, she got CDs.
Oh, she
had CDs.
Said, no. She got
Fred
CDs.
Hammond, Kirk Franklin, you name it.
Oh, she had you on some of the OG gospel gangsters.
Bruh. That's why I love it today.
Okay.
I like, it puts me in a different mode a lot of times.
It does.
You know, too. But I think for me, it's not the church, it's the music for me.
Yeah.
Everybody get it a different way.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the music.
All that preaching, I mean, it's cool, but I think it touches me more with the music.
Yeah, no, for real. Me
know
too.
what I mean?
Being brought up in the upbringing, parents and grandparents and family that was deeper than my auntie. She was recording music, and they had a little gospel choir and group, whatever. But when you hear that gospel music, man, that's a hit different.
It hit different.
It hit different. And I don't like it the way. Pause. I don't like the way it be hitting. I'm like, man,
it give you the chills,
brother. Man, it make me cry. But anyway, I ain't trying to get all sentimental.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it
is.
In regards to your pops, bro. So we'll touch lightly on it. You said, he was around. Was he, trying to do what he could, or was it just like, he kind of gave up in your eyes?
To be honest with you, I seen a lot of shit growing up. I always paid attention. I was that watch kid.
Okay.
I was that kid that always watched everything. And to be honest, I never liked him. I never fucked with him like that. I always used to call him him. I never called him dad.
Okay.
And, it took me to become an adult and have my own kids to have an understanding.
Right.
And, I was probably, 25, 26, like before me and him could start talking on the phone and having conversations and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it took a long time, bro. Like, but now I understand as a man, sometimes some of the decisions you got to make, in order to do what's right, good for you.
And for the child.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But like I say, like I've seen a lot of shit, and a lot of shit I just knew I was gonna be better than that.
Right. Okay.
I was gonna do something different with mine, opposed to what I seen.
Okay.
But I do know that I got some of the same fucking traits. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you can't even get away from it.
Yeah, but
it's embedded genetically.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I say, like my grandmother was a monster. She was different.
Right.
She wasn't your regular. She was Cherokee Indian, full blooded. Okay. So yeah, she used to get fucked up. She put everybody out the house.
He's trying to say he Indian. He's trying to say he got some Indian in him. Nigga, he said, I ain't from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Man, you don't see these dip,
he said, you from Africa. On the movie, Boys in the Hood. But anyway, yeah, man. So now we're going to transition into the other part. Now, when you had kids, you said you had a level of maturity that came upon you, when you had kids, like we all do. I didn't really appreciate my step-pops until I had kids. He said, man, I was fighting him angry. He said, you ain't gonna understand until you had kids. When I had kids, I started doing that. But in your case, when you had kids, like you said, you was able to have conversations with them. How did his impact on not being in your life impact you and your kids' life?
My dad was always half-ass, I guess I would say.
Okay. Like
he was in and out, and I just made a decision that I don't want to be in and out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To me, it's like a marriage. I'm in it to win it, to death do us part. You know what I mean? And I just feel like if this is what I'm going to do, and I made the decision to have kids, and I have to do everything in my power to make sure they're good, regardless, of anything. And I don't never want my kids to have to say my dad wasn't there. You know what I mean? Because I have times I could say a whole bunch of that. Like I say, I grew up seeing a lot of shit. I paid attention to a lot of shit. I seen my brother fight my dad. I seen my dad fight my mom. I seen my dad fight my stepmom. I seen all kind of shit that I don't want my kids to have to go through at all. You know what I mean? So it's all up to me to control myself and, to be an example.
Oh, man, this nigga preaching. Give him the microphone.
No, for real shit,
no, that's for real, though, bro.
I mean, that's because, like I say, I don't want none of my kids to say my dad wasn't there.
Let me ask you a question. Now, recently, in today's time, you have a lot of males, a lot of men who kind of, for lack of better words or lack of better terms, they kind of bite the bullet or they hold their tongue in certain situations because for the better of everything else. you touched on something. You said, man, I'm here for the kids no matter what. It's lifetime commitment. So when you say that comes with a host of other things. The mother, the family, and everything else.
Everything.
And that's not to discredit that, because sometimes those are vital parts of your relationship to help you out. What I'm saying is sometimes, I only say this because I talked to a couple other homies that was talking about it, man. Like, they're like, man, no matter what, I've got to be there in the kid's life, no matter what. So sometimes I see them, going through things and not speaking on things just because they want to be there long term. How do you feel about that, man? Do you feel like you got to do, you know what I'm saying, like whatever to be there, like even if it's
to be honest with you, that's a choice.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? That's a choice.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you can walk away and still take care of your family. You know what I mean? You can move on and still take care of your family. Right. You know what I mean? But that's a choice. And like I say, for me, it's more of, I don't want my sons to see separation. Right. Whatever I got to deal with, I'm willing to take it on just because of what I want for them. Okay. You know what I mean? But it's a choice at the end of the fucking day. Right. You decide if you're going to deal with it or you're not. Right. We all human. We all can make decisions. We all adults. Right. And you decide what you want to do. And sometimes enough is enough. You got to, bust a move sometimes. Right. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Look at that. That's your camera. It's my camera.
Hey, you got to bust a move sometimes.
You go this way, I go this way. No, I hear you. But, I'm just asking because I know that a lot of males have their kids as their top priority. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not a lot of black men that chooses their kids like that. Or even make their kids top priority.
Okay, I didn't.
I
don't know. All my homies is.
But you got some men that just walk away and say, "Fuck this." You know what?
I take that back. I have had some homies that say, "You know what, nigga, I'll just have another kid." My kid watch. I'm have some more kids.
A lot of time it depends on the woman and the way they react into situations. Because it seems like once you separate, they start wanting more and more and more and more and more. And it's like, look, long as I'm doing my part, because this is supposed to be a split, right? 50-50, because we both made the child.
Nigga gonna tell me 64.
64.
Nigga gonna tell me 64. What? No, nigga, we 50-50 with the kids in the house and all that. No, I was just playing.
But, it's just... A lot of times it depends on the people and their maturity level. You know what I mean?
Definitely true.
And sometimes you get these women or men that's not as mature.
Yeah, it's a two-way street.
Don't take responsibility.
Men and women, like
both
you said.
Both ways.
Men and women.
Yeah,
for sure.
And some people walk away from situations and say fuck it and don't give a fuck. Right. And I'm not the type of person like that. They have a lot of my ways. My children have a lot of my ways. Right. So I know they mine. So why not be there and support anything they doing? Right. Even like I got 2 step kids. I had them. I've been around them since they was 2 and 3 years old.
How does raising
19?
How does being a stepdad? Let me ask you like this. Ooh. Hey, look, we're gonna ask them all together. How does being a stepdaddy make you feel? No, I'm just playing. It's probably not.
It's probably.
You said you've been around so long. It's not really like stepdad.
It's one of the most difficult things in the world.
Oh yeah.
It's very hard.
How does it feel when the kids say, "Nigga, you ain't my daddy"? Have you heard that? Have you heard that? Okay.
Well, I
don't mean
I
to
just
be
said
all in the
2 and 3 years old. They 19 and 20 now.
Oh, so you okay?
I've been around that long.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's very difficult. It's very hard. It's almost something you'll walk away from fast. I'm serious. Like, you gotta be a real hog, a real soldier, like really about this to do it. Like for real. Because you're dealing with a woman and another man's child. And this man might feel a certain way because the way you run your house or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been in these situations to where me and the dad and cross paths.
kids, I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was.
I just made
I like that. That was smooth.
I had to lighten them
But
up.
that's the truth.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
No,
as far as I'm
yeah.
concerned.
When it comes to that, y'all make the, stepdads make the world go round. Because
Man.
Not
a lot of men will take that job on.
I'm one of the ones that'll tell you right now, I don't want that role. I don't want to take
it's heavy. I won't do it again. I tell you that.
You ain't got to do it again.
It won't happen twice.
You said do it lifetime.
You
ain't got to do it again.
Yeah, but shit. If shit get that
Said,
rocky.
till death do us part. Everybody in
if
this
it get that rocky, then fuck it.
Oh, no,
but
no,
I won't do it twice.
I hear you.
Not two
That's
times.
crazy. That
Shit.
it's not crazy to do, but it's crazy to think that you're like, man, I ain't doing it again because I know. But stepdads make the world go round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got another question for you, man. How do you feel about dads venting? You know what I'm saying? Do you got a little quiet space in your house, nigga, where you can go and do your thing? I think dads need a good spot to vent. They need a spot where they can have this good drink, their coffee, or whatever they drink, whatever they consume. Whether it be water, H2O, whatever.
If you're at home, you won't never be able to vent. Because any room you go in, the kids will always come. And they never go in them rooms until you go.
Oh, you heard that?
Until you go.
He talking about 9, 10, 11-year-olds.
Shit, 7 and 9.
Yeah, that's what I said. 9,
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
11. Yeah.
Even the fucking 19-year-olds. Shit, any room you go in, you try to get your peace of mind, they coming.
Here they come. Ask a question.
They don't never go in these goddamn rooms. I go in the goddamn garage. Nobody goes
It's
in
hot.
there.
Don't nobody come in the garage.
It's hot as hell in that motherfucker.
As soon as I come in there.
I go in there, I don't give a fuck. I'm sweating like a slave. I don't give a shit. Because I'm by myself.
All right.
But shit, the kids coming.
Oh, okay.
That. Random fucking questions.
So you don't have no quiet spot?
Never.
Or do you have a spot where you can kind of reflect and meditate and deal with
If I go in my backyard at night when it's dark,
okay,
I could get away because nobody could see me back there.
Okay.
So if I go back there, I'm good. But if anybody hear any doors in my house, they coming.
Okay.
These motherfuckers is on the run.
I think it said they hear it.
They 60-40.
Hey, they gonna tell me 60-40. Father,
fuck you.
Hey, rest in peace, man, Bernie Mac, man. Speaking of on the run, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's not on the run, let's talk about something, man. Let's talk about your boy Donald Trump. That's your homie, right?
I mean,
just kidding, y'all.
He ain't my homie, but he about business.
Let's do everybody say that. Let's do a recap, you know what I'm saying? This just recently happened. Trump arrest for recap, mugshot surrender. His mugshot been going viral. Even I reposted it. Niggas was laughing at me. I said, when you wake up in the morning and stare in the corner. Everybody's laughing.
Wait, did you see how he pulled up to the jail though?
That was real. He walked out like that. That was real.
He pulled up with fucking 40 motorcycle cops.
That was real. I thought if everything.
Motherfuckers was outside their house filming it.
Look, somebody put his T-shirt. I don't know who made it. That shit got him with a mugshot, and at the bottom it say legend. I said, damn. Okay, well look, y'all can't be mad at me when we walk around with our shirts, our Huey P. Newtons and our Malcolm X's and our Tookie Williamses and our.
You better not say shit.
You better not. But recap, it says former President Donald Trump was booked in the Fulton County Jail. That's in Florida. Yeah. Thursday night, you know what I'm saying, on charges that he conspired to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election in Georgia. Trump was fingerprinted and booked with a booking photo, commonly known as a mugshot, was taken of the former president and later released in the public. Trump faces charges in 4 separate criminal cases, but this is the first time he had his mugshot taken. It says he is facing 13 separate counts in Georgia, including racketeering charge, several fraud and false statement counts. It's crazy to see that he went to jail, and I'll just say that I had people that said, man, Trump gonna go to jail. My step pops even tell me they gonna get him. I said, they ain't taking him to jail. Trump ain't going to jail. You got your mind. Look, he's in that place.
He got out the same day.
He got out the same day?
Yes, he got booked out the same day.
Hold on, let me keep reading, nigga. No, I'm just saying. He said he got out.
Bro,
that nigga said, I went in.
He came in, took his mugshot, fingerprinted, got out.
I signed some signatures, took some pictures, and I'm gone.
Bro, he got big bread, bro. Come on.
I said, if he gonna be in jail, he gonna be slicing garlic with razors.
Bro.
You know what movie?
Bro, they gonna have him by himself, personnel.
Yeah,
to the
special
but
tier.
He got out the same day.
Okay.
He got released.
Yeah, I'm reading now, but they say, yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Your boy Trump, man, that boy.
He a different breed, man.
Yes, he is.
He's a businessman first.
Yeah.
That's how he made all his money.
First
but his
and
family got
foremost.
money.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
But
that nigga Mike Epps say, I come from money. I had money all my life.
I had money all my life. That's the janky promoter.
Yes, sir.
That was my shit.
That's my. Hey, look, Mike
Bruh.
Epps. Hey, let's give Mike Epps his flowers right now, because bro, a lot of our lingo and a lot of stuff that we say comes from Mike Epps.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No bullshit.
No bull. Even though we switching topics, you know what I'm saying, but that's my partner, Mike Epps, man. I met him one time. Anyway,
But I mean,
go ahead. Trump. What's that?
Like, look at all of a sudden, all these people that's in political positions,
Yes.
they getting caught up in shit.
Right.
From stealing, from, whatever.
Taking mail,
Taking-
lying. Nigga, y'all worse than us.
When y'all get hot at us for going to the store and stealing 5 T-shirts and 3 pair of jeans. Now we going to jail.
Y'all
what the fuck
stealing
are we
big
doing?
stuff. Y'all stealing
You
paperwork,
motherfuckers is
social security numbers.
Man,
If you stealing documents that nobody else have, you know what? I need a copy of this.
man.
Yeah, and then speaking of jail, Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Hey, in other news, let's say something. Hey, this name is going to ring a bell to your mama, to your mama's mama, maybe your auntie, whoever. This this name is going to ring a bell. Watch this. Bob Barker. You know who that is? Rest in peace, man. Bob Barker just died, man. He's The Price is Right. Y'all know who he is, right? The Bob Barker, that motherfucker said, come on down.
Come on down. You bet $1.
Rest in peace, man. That nigga said, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Bob Barker, man, the game show host.
Yes,
now,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? We'll give him his flowers. He's been around, our grandparents and our mamas and they used to love
My
watching
grandma I used to hear her screaming at the TV, pick a 9, nigga, pick a 9.
that. Boy.
Pick a 9, nigga.
And they had the Plinko. They got a lot of games. Bob
Yeah,
Barker.
spin the wheel.
Yeah, spin the wheel.
Well,
He the one
you
who
trying to get $1.
Some of those games he implemented. Those were some of his ideas. Of course, some of them he had people, talking. And
What was
saying
the
his-
girl name? What's her name? She had what was it?
How am I supposed
Heidi
to? He had
or
a lot
some
of
shit.
Oh, you still? That sounds familiar.
She used to do the head to the head.
I know the other lady from Wheel of Fortune is Vanna White. The lady Vanna White.
Oh.
Like this.
With the letters?
Let me get an O for
She used to
300.
turn the letters?
Yeah, her. But the lady on Bob Barker show, Price is Right.
I think her name was Heidi. Man.
Heidi, I don't remember the name, but you know what I'm saying?
That's
On
a bar.
another note, this is some hood nigga shit. Since we talking about jail and since we talking about Donald Trump and all this stuff, when people go to jail, no, I'm just kidding. I have been to jail before. Anyway, when we go, when we was in there, sometimes we talk about, you heard Bob Barker, the name. Bob Barker, he's the one who makes your clothes. He makes the shoes in jail.
The socks and the
He
drawers.
makes the socks. He makes a lot of the stuff in jail. Bob Barker. But I always thought it was this Bob Barker.
The
Price
game
is
show
Right.
host.
It's not him.
So what does the other Bob Barker look like?
Nigga, I don't know.
What, we can't find him?
No, he's I guess not. Because every time I search Bob Barker, I see, come on down.
Do you put Bob Barker that makes jail clothes or some shit?
Yeah, but I only see the real Bob Barker. The only Bob Barker. But yeah,
Young man.
Young man. young man.
I hate when people look over their glasses.
Hey, that's
No.
funny. But we always confused Bob Barker, the jail investor, with Bob Barker, the show host.
Because I sure don't know who the fuck he is.
Hey, that's good, man. You don't need to worry about it, man. That mean
I don't plan on going back.
Hey, talk to me. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Talk
Hey,
to me. I'll
going back
talk
to
back.
jail. I ain't going back.
Not again.
I ain't going back.
No.
Yeah, that's funny. And then in another current event, it says police release image of gun used in racially motivated Jacksonville Dollar General mass shooting. I guess 2 men and women were killed in a racially motivated shooting in Jacksonville, Florida. The gunman, a white male in his 20s, hated black people. The shooting took place at a Dollar General store just blocks from the historically black Edwards, what does that say? Waters University? I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to make sure I didn't, slander or do that name wrong. I'm like, hold on, let me put my glasses. He just said, I hate when just like this. Hold on, baby, what's your name?
I gotta look at you.
Hold on, baby, what's your name? But I'm
see
sorry.
you.
I guess, it was blocks away from the historically black Edwards Waters University, but the gunmen were initially seen near the library on the campus. It was a shooting, mass shooting again. We tired of talking about this. what I'm saying? We talk about it all the time. Like us, throughout this year that we've been doing this, it comes up so many times. And, you know, it's sad, you know, that people kind of take their aggression out on us like that. Go ahead. What you say?
You know what's crazy?
Talk to me.
I hate to be brutally honest like this, but
That nigga said, I hate black people too. No,
nah, just black people vent differently than white folks.
Right.
And not to be on, it's not a racial thing, but white people will go shoot shit up for no fucking reason. Black people will riot. They'll burn some shit down. They'll steal everything in the goddamn store.
Right.
You know, it's not harming nobody. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they be on one accord. Like,
Right.
we rather go take this shit and burn this motherfucker up.
Right.
White folks will go to a place and shoot everybody for no fucking reason. And
Now you in jail. Now everybody dead. Now you got to kill yourself because you ain't going down.
now you about to do yourself because you done shot fucking 7 people for no fucking reason and they had nothing to do with you, anything you going through.
Right.
And that shit is fucking crazy, bro.
That's sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah, I'm listening to. I looked at the news. I'm like, damn, somebody. And we keep hearing people coming and shooting up black people here and there, but it's like, damn, man, y'all don't like us that much.
But the first thing they say is y'all doing it to yourself or y'all killing each other. No, it's not. It's not even that like that.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
It's more other races that's killing us because they feel some type of way.
This is it's becoming more.
I don't
want to
go that deep because
they said I don't want to go that deep.
Nah,
not right now. But you know what's known is known. And what's got to be said.
We all know.
Be said. But in regards to this, it's sad to see. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just came and 2 men and a woman were killed at Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
the
a
mafia don't
place.
even kill kids. Like
it's like an everyday place. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where something's gonna happen at now. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So that just happened. You know what I'm saying? That was recent. That was this week. And we only touching on that because we, segued into, different, current events. But that's one of the recent ones, man. And it's very sorry to hear that. Very sad. Our condolences to the family.
Of course.
Everybody that's involved or close to the incident. We want to make sure that we, send our thoughts and prayers to them. But, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. It keep happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's not good. It's not good.
How do you feel about that Maui fire?
The Maui fire? So I know I'm not Donald Trump. Joe Budden. Joe Biden.
Get off my boy Trump, bro.
Joe Biden. I said Joe Budden, not Joe Budden. Joe Biden.
Budden gonna contact you.
He sent some money to Ukraine, but you got people who really need help in Maui. I know some people who are of that descent. Yeah,
I do too. I have neighbors,
and they say that it looks like arson. They say it's kind of looks like it was intentional. There's never ever been a fire in those islands like that. So. I don't know. Message. I ain't saying that.
Message.
I don't know, but and that's not coming from me. Those are coming from people that are closer to the incident than me. But it's sad. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them as well. They got a lot of.
They told Biden to leave.
What?
They told Biden they don't want his help.
Oh yeah.
He said he was gonna give every family $700.
I saw that. Yeah.
To rebuild.
What the hell am I gonna do with $700? At least Donald Trump gave y'all more than that during the pandemic.
He had over 20. Let me be quiet.
He said $700.
$700, bro, to rebuild.
In Hawaii, things are more expensive out there.
It's way more. It's more expensive than LA.
Yeah,
it's more expensive than LA. I'm telling you, I got neighbors that's from Hawaii.
Okay,
bro, and I fuck with them.
Okay,
they came to Vegas because of how expensive it is.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
Man, I got a partner, man. He do cockfighting and shit. He fighting fucking roosters.
Okay, talk to me. Look at this. Look in the backyard.
Man, he got
with the knives on
sharpening up they claw.
Yeah. With that, they be looking like knives.
Put a blindfold on them up.
They be. Never mind. We talking too much. We letting y'all know too much about our upbringing. You ever seen that? You like, damn, that look crazy. Them motherfuckers be cutting the shit out of each other.
Anyway, flipping pigeons and shit.
Anyway, they need to go on the training day. Jake, I need that money, Jake. You know what I'm saying? Our thoughts go out to Maui and the people from the islands. all of our
blessings.
People of the Hawaiian Islands. We will make sure we send our thoughts and condolences out to those who have been lost or those who have been lost. But it's very sad, man. I had family who was out there and visited, and they said it's a beautiful place. That's crazy, man. I hate to be. Yeah, man. It's like, how can you not use some of the water from the outside to put it out? But I hate to sound idiotic, but man, my prayers go out to them. I hope everything gets better for them, and I hope they are a part of us. They are a part of us. 50 states,
of course.
You know what I'm saying? So even in the middle of nowhere, man. I'm looking on the map like, damn, Hawaii is in the middle of nowhere, huh?
Yeah,
for real. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Pretty much. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was, talking about that. So on another topic, I want to make sure we always give some game to the kids. We coming to a close, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we always do this podcast, we ask the dudes, the dads, the fathers that have been here, we always ask them, hey, if you saw a dude just had his kid, he's walking down the street, he's on the bus stop with his baby, just him and the baby, car seat, what kind of advice would you give to this dad? Go ahead, man. Tell us what kind of advice would you give to a brand new dad just out there. I mean, he had his baby today, yesterday, Kaiser Permanente, Memorial, wherever. What kind of advice would you give this young man?
First of all, just the way I rock, I would give him a ride where he going, because he got a baby out. Right. And second of all, I would tell him to do the best he can. Don't let nobody dictate how you feel you need to raise your child. You know what I mean? Because it's no book to this. There's no, it's almost that you rock as it comes. You know what I mean? You're not taught how to be a parent. You're not taught how to raise children. You're not taught, you teach children what you was taught as you grew up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And whatever that is, for whoever it is, you do what you feel you need to do. Don't abandon, though. You can't abandon your children.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's easy for a man to walk away. It take a real man to stand up and be there.
Oh, man, that nigga done dropped some bars on y'all ass. On your ass. Hey, look at that camera and say that again, nigga. Say that again.
It take a real man to be there.
It's
easy to walk away.
Huh.
But it take a real man to stay and be there. You know, it take a lot of your pride as a man.
Like my step pop said, put your pride in your back pocket and get the job done.
You walk away. You don't do it. It's okay.
That's crazy.
You do not walk away from your kids.
Hey, no, you don't do that.
Nah, but in real life though, the shit we dealing with today, you got to make sure your kids are knowledgeable of shit that's going on.
Right.
You cannot let them be dumb to the world. Right. You know what I mean? And that's the goal. Because, I mean, a mother can only do so much. Like, my mom told me one time, we was arguing, I guess you would say.
Okay.
And she said, I was like, Mom, like, you never understand how I feel. You never understand where I'm coming from. She said, Nick, I would never understand where you come from because I'm a fucking woman.
Hey, his mama is a real one. I like just saying that.
Ever since then, that's how I take this shit when it comes to women. I would never understand where y'all come from because I'm not a woman.
Hey.
And you would never fully understand where I come from because you're not a man.
Right.
So, you know, it has to be some meeting in the middle somewhere.
It does have to be some middle ground.
I can't fully understand you all the time. I won't be able to. Because like I say, we're built built different though.
That nigga dropping bars today.
You're emotional and I'm physical. I'm hands on.
Right.
You know, and that's just how it go.
That's crazy, man. That nigga said it's easy to walk away. It take a real man to stay.
They do.
That's what he said. And he said his mama said, nigga, I would never understand what you going through. I'm not a man.
Yeah.
Your mama said that, boy.
She also told me, learn to shut the fuck up and get the money.
My mama told me.
Listen to the bullshit and get the money.
Right.
That's what she told me. Listen to the bullshit and get the money.
Shout out to Mom Rob. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mom Rob. I know you're going to watch
Yes,
this.
Miss.
This is your segment. We're going to shout you out. I know you better watch the 34-minute mark because we're going to shout you out. We're going to shout her out right there. Shout her out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We
sir.
really appreciate it. And she is good people. Very good people. My pops know her. You know what I'm saying? We go back, or they go back, neighbors. And for her to give you that game and let you know, hey, you
was who I am today.
You were sprinkled. You were sprinkled, man.
Shit.
You were sprinkled. Somebody sprinkled.
A lot of us don't make it to 40.
That nigga said he 40?
I'm about to be. Couple months.
That nigga look younger than me, huh? That nigga said, anyway.
It just don't grow, baby.
That nigga said, I'm 40. What? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? My advice to the new dads is, let me think, humming.
Yeah.
Out of all the advice that I've given, what would I say? This new one for the dads. If
Be
he's somewhere on the
responsible.
bus stop.
Be responsible.
Definitely be responsible. Let's see. I would say take the kid out of that car seat. Hold them a lot more than leaving them in the car seat. Because one, your kid gonna have that flat spot in the back of their head.
You got that right.
You ever seen them kids with
the flat back?
A big old head, but it's just flat in the back?
Flat back.
A person like that, that's because their mama left their ass laying down their whole life. What you need to do, son,
sit them up.
Sit them up. No, I'm just kidding. Take the kid out the car seat, Dad. You know what I'm saying, Pops? Rock with that baby. You know what I'm saying? I just want to rock. Millie
Build
rock
a
with
bond.
that baby. Build a bond with that baby. Get some, like he said, some chest time, some skin to skin time. Interact with the kid. Don't
That's
be scared.
mandatory.
You are an extension. This kid is an extension of you. So don't be afraid to pick him up. Don't leave him on the back of their head all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pick them up, roll them around. You know what I'm saying? Get to moving with them. And for the most part, I noticed that dads are real interactive with their kids.
Yeah.
Very interactive. So I don't think dads have that.
Snacks.
They said they want to eat. My kids, man. I don't think dads have that issue, but I think dads always are known to be more fun and playful and more energetic, especially with the younger kids.
Yeah.
So, that's just a little point of advice for the new dads. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're moving around. Don't have them laying down their whole infant life. Interact with them so that they can get some tummy time. Interact with them so that their head don't be flat.
Shit, teach them how to do something. Shit.
Teach them how to do something. Teach them how to throw a ball.
Use a wrench. Shit, I'm teaching my kids how to cook right now.
We posted a video. We posted something, and it was a dad with a filter with a Batman mask, and he had the mask on. He was, I am Batman. And there was a little girl, the little baby. She had to be like less than 9 months. She said, so hey, these kids that be listening, man,
they advanced, bro.
They are advanced. They way more advanced than us, man.
Yes, sir.
Before we go, man, do you have any shout outs to anybody? Do you want anyone to know that you were here? Do you want anybody to say
I shout out to my sons, Dumar, Ryder, moms, my sis, pops. I appreciate all you guys. And, that is what it is. Family first.
Hey, this is my partner, man. You know what I'm saying? And we will have him back. You know what I'm saying? We want to shout out everybody. Y'all keep listening to the website, listen to the radio station, keep going to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We are continuing to give y'all this content and these great podcasts. We're here for us males to vent, for them to have therapy, and we also have some more insight, and we have some more resources for you as coming, more resources coming as well. So y'all keep tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button. But like I said, this has been another episode of the Fathers from the Hood podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, be a Patreon member. Go ahead and like the channel, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yes,
and you will check us out, man. Yes, sir, y'all. But most of all, y'all keep being great fathers to them kids.
Continue.
Yes, sir. Have a good day, y'all. Yes, sir.